Welcome back. Just holding 5,000, so there's been a recovery from the lows of the day. In fact, a 50-point recovery on the Nifty from the lows, engineered by stocks like ITC and some of those telecom stocks like Idea and Bharti, which have not been too bad. ITC is still holding 1.5% higher. Talk about mid-caps. Mercator Lines bagged a big order for its Singapore subsidiary. Harish Mittal, chairman of the company, is with us now. Harish, morning. Before we talk about the 7-year contract, your numbers from the Singapore subsidiary are quite weak for the quarter, both on revenues and profits. Why are your numbers down, and do you expect the pressure to continue?
Numbers were down because the market was collapsed last year. And in fact, if you compare the last year result and this result, because last year we were having long-term contract, and the moment the contracts are expiring, so we are fixing the vessels on present term. But presently the market is Baltic index is around 3,100, which is not so bad, but we can't compare with the past.
Mr. Mittal, morning. But just to understand the quarter gone by better, how much of a slippage did you see in spot freight rates, and compared to that, how much of a recovery have you seen in the early part of Q4?
If you see the last year Q4 and this Q4, probably the results will not be comparable. Even the last year Q4, the results should be weaker than last year Q4. But what I mean that return on investments is fairly good now, because the ship's price has also come down. It's not like the prices of the ships were very high about
No, sir, I don't think I made my question clear. I'm just asking how much of a fall you saw in spot freight rates for your Singapore arm in the last quarter.
Comparison to what? I mean, last year quarter or this quarter?
Sequentially, from Q2 to Q3, how much of a slippage was there?
For 09 and Q4 010, what do you mean that?
If you could give us both the numbers, Harish, both Q2 versus Q3 in the current year and Q4 versus Q4.
See, Q2 and Q3, the numbers have almost same or maybe slightly gone down because of some repair and something. But otherwise, quarter to quarter, the results will be almost same. There is no fall further.
What is the 7-year contract? Can you just explain to us?
Yeah, 7 years contract is for the FPSO, basically a storage tank and a MOPU, and is a combined unit where we will give the facility and services for processing unit as well as storage tank to a UK-based company, and the contract is for 7 years.
Thanks for those details. That's Mercator Line. Stocks down 2.5% today. They've bagged a large 7-year contract worth $225 million. Markets recover.